Throughout most of your IFR flights, you are usually followed by some segment of the air traffic control system. On many cross countries, your flight will be handed off from departure control to an Enroute traffic control center. This handoff is usually accompanied by instructions which include the name of the next facility, the frequency, and any other pertinent information.
Cessna 241, contact Los Angeles Center on 127.1 at Lesti intersection.
Cessna 241, Los Angeles Center on 127.1 at Lesti.
After you have established communications and have been radar identified by the next controller, you can expect normal radar services until the controller informs you that radar service has been terminated or radar contact lost. While in radar contact, there are certain reports listed in the Airman's Information Manual which you should make to ATC. For example, you should let ATC know when you're leaving an assigned altitude for a newly assigned altitude, and anytime you're changing altitudes when VFR on top. Other reports include a change in the average true airspeed of 5% or 10 knots, whichever is greater. You should also notify ATC if you cannot maintain a climb or descent of at least 500 feet per minute. Other reports include the time and altitude when you reach a holding fix or point to which you have been cleared, leaving an assigned holding fix or point, and initiating a missed approach. In addition to the reports listed in the AIM, regulations require you to report any navigational approach or communications equipment malfunction while in flight. You are also required by regulation to report any unforecast weather encountered and any other information relating to the safety of flight to an ATC facility. There are other reports which you need to make when not in radar contact. For example, you should report a new estimated time of arrival if it changes by more than 3 minutes. You should also report the final approach fix inbound on a non-precision approach, or the outer marker, or the fix used in lieu of it on a precision approach. In order for ATC to follow your progress and keep you separated from other traffic in a non-radar environment, regulations require that you supply position reports. On an Enroute chart, a compulsory reporting point is indicated by a solid triangle like the one at Pulaski VOR. A report at a non-compulsory fix, such as Doyley intersection, is only required when it is requested by ATC. The IFR position report that is required over these points should include your identification, position, time, flight altitude, the name and ETA over the next reporting point, and the name of the following reporting point. Even if you're in radar contact, you should always keep track of your flight's progress, because you never know when radar contact may be lost or terminated, and you'll have to start making position reports. To make sure you are flying on your assigned altitude when below 18,000 feet MSL, adjust your altimeter to the current setting reported by a station within 100 nautical miles. At or above 18,000 feet, set the altimeter to 29.92. Your altitude is now read as a flight level. For example, 31,000 feet is flight level 310. When you're flying IFR in uncontrolled airspace, you should use the hemispheric cruising altitudes. Below 18,000 feet MSL, use even 1,000-foot altitudes for westbound flights and odd 1,000-foot altitudes for eastbound flights. Although the altitude for your flight in controlled airspace is assigned by ATC, it often follows these cruising altitudes. At or above 18,000 feet, you will be assigned even or odd flight levels. As you're approaching your destination, ATC will issue you a descent clearance.
Cessna 241, descend and maintain 10,000.
This clearance gets you to an altitude where you can begin the approach procedure.